Welcome to Anatomy and Physiology. My name is Mrs. Murphy, and I am your son or daughter's anatomy teacher. A little bit about myself. I have a Bachelor's of Science in Biology and also in athletic training. I have a Master's in Educational Administration, and it is my 24th year at Lockport High School. I am married, and I have 2 kids. I have a freshman in high school, and I have a junior in high school. And I look forward to working with your son or daughter this year in anatomy. The topics for semester 1 start with an orientation to the human body, and we've already done our first dissection with the cow eye, so they're learning some dissection skills right off the bat. Then we transition to histology, which is tissues, the integumentary system, which involves the skin, and then we start with the bone tissue and get into the skeleton, where we also have a dissection there. Then the joints, another dissection, and then we get into muscle tissue before the end of the semester. Topics for semester 2, then we start right away with learning all the different muscles in the body. Then it's more of the physiology. Physiology refers to the function, anatomy refers to the structures. And so this is where the students start to learn about how the parts of their bodies work. So the cardiovascular system, the respiratory system, the digestive system, and the nervous system all involve dissection. And we will also attend an open heart surgery, either in person or virtually. I have to say we did it virtually last year, and the image was simply amazing. Better than almost in person. Mink dissection will take place the last month of the year, and that's summative, and it covers everything we've learned from the past, and then the sensory system. I do want to note, because we are still in a pandemic, that we can alter this sequence or what we cover depending on what goes on with the pandemic. Thank you for your consideration on that. How will learning be assessed? 70% of the students' grade is based on summative assessments. That's basically tests and quizzes. 10% are formatives, and this would be mastering anatomy, which goes along with their online textbook that they have been given, and we've spent the first week getting acclimated to this, and any other type of homework. Formatives can always be redone. Summative assessments, conversation needs to be had, but formatives will always need to be completed on time if ever there's a discussion about summative assessment that needs to be revised. Formatives, because this is anatomy, they require repetition, revision. The formatives that we assign are designed to give them feedback immediately. And with anatomy, I told the students it's very important that they are constantly working at it. It's a lot of memorization, and it's more constant work. It's not as high level with the analytical skills, but it's a lot of information. So it's something that most students have to work on often. And so I do think students should write things down as opposed to just doing everything online. For some it works, but if it's not working, they need to put the pen to the paper, and they need the repetition. Lastly, there is a final summative, and there's a final practical that's part of that. So that's where the students are assessed on everything that they have learned. Practical meaning like identification, what is this structure, as well as we're putting in there more of like a case study that covers their knowledge from the beginning of the semester. Instructional help available. Compass we have this year that meets Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday right after second period, so they can sign up and come see me in room 35. Google Classroom is where I have all of their material as well as the calendar. So you can see I'm pulling this up here, and it has mastering directions, Unit 1. And so here's the Unit 1 calendar. We have mapped out the entire year already, but I have highlighted update weekly, always check. Couple reasons. sometimes I have to miss and I have to switch things around. But we have it color-coded on what's due on the top, what are we doing in class. And so this is, the first week that we have right here. But I have it mapped out. And so they know this Monday, tomorrow they have an assignment that is due. The students are set up with Remind. I've contacted them and they have sent me something back. So if they ever have a question, they can text me back through the Remind app. And I have no problem if parents want to join the Remind app. You can send me an email or you can ask your son or daughter for the code. The students should form study groups, and kitchen table is also a resource, although I don't have information on when that is going to start. That's an after school instruction, but Ms. Laporte does that. I've done it in the past, and when I have more information, I will pass that on to you. Because of Compass, I haven't gotten any information on that, but that's usually an after school piece. I want to thank you for your time. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me at kmurphy@lths.org or give me a call at 815-588-8515. Thank you. And I really look forward to working with your son or daughter this year.